What's going on, guys? So today we have another battle box, a battle box. Wow, I do I do horrible accents. Here's an interesting little fact you may not have known, probably don't know, I don't know why you would, but my wife is amazing at doing accents. She can go on and on, you know, have whole conversations, and it cracks me up because she does it so well. It's not even making fun of anyone. It's just really good, like convincing. Like if she met someone new, she can pretend to be 10 different types of people. So I always thought that was pretty amazing. But anyway, getting back to the battle box here, let's go ahead and open it. I'm outside. It's another beautiful day. I'm probably gonna do a lot of outside videos. You know, obviously if the weather's good, I'm gonna be doing it all summer. And who knows, maybe I'll do it in the winter too. Just bundle up pretty good, come out in the snow and open a battle box. But anyway, today we have a TacKnives. This is the Nighthawk. I have this out because I'm home and I can play with my automatic knives when I'm home. Anyway, if you're interested, the TacKnives, I do have a discount code, which is very nice of them to offer for you guys. It'll be down in the description. Let me get this cut open and see what is inside. All right. Mission brief number 88. Alright. What's up, Battle Boxers? It's time for Mission 88 of BattleBox. Spring has sprung, and if you're not already enjoying the outdoors, it's time to start gathering and prepping your gear for the season ahead. This month's box has gear for cordage use, keeping you covered, slicing and dicing, keeping you safely hydrated, very important, and gaining a little bit of knowledge. Ooh, I love that. I hope there's a book in here. That'd be cool. So let's get to flipping the page and take a deep dive into BattleBox Mission Brief number 88. Yeehaw, Curran 1776. Alright, so we'll keep that handy and jump in. Let's see what we got going on here. Ooh, got some cool stuff. Ooh, Fox Knives. Very cool. Alright, so what is this? Let's look at this first, since it's right on top. This looks like, it looks like a water bladder. SLNT, definitely not familiar with the company, featuring silent pocket Faraday cage with multi-shield. Ooh, Faraday cage. By the way, if you saw that video I did on my Faraday box for my keys, I do still use it every day. Alright, put this garbage off to the side. So this looks like a Faraday bag, essentially. Looks kind of like a dry bag. You have some stuff inside, the straps, and discount code BATT22 if you want to check this out direct. So, as a loud truck goes by. Alright, by using this SLNT, silent, I suppose, I don't know if that's what they're going with that, Faraday cage, you can instantly block all wireless signal to and from your wireless device or phone. That means blocking all wireless Wi-Fi, cellular, GPS, RFID, NFC, and EMF signals, or any threat of EMP or solar flare. You've just taken the first step towards having agency over your mobile privacy, security, and health. So yeah, pretty cool. There's a little QR code or whatever it is. So yeah, so this is, actually I like the fact this is larger. I have a Faraday kind of, it's supposed to be like a little documents pack or whatever, but it's so small. When you fold it up, you can't really put much in there. And it barely fits my phone. But this is nice that it's a lot bigger here. Alright, and then it does, like I said, you saw on the inside, has some straps so you can carry this maybe crossbody or over the shoulder or something. So that's very cool. Not something you're probably using every single day, or maybe you are. I don't think so many people, at least the masses, are super concerned with, like, you know, let's say solar flare or an EMP attack. But it's if we had an EMP attack, like a legit one, it would be pretty bad for society. Think about how much we just rely on everything, our electricity, how much we rely on our vehicles, unless you maybe have a diesel vehicle. It's just going to fry everything. No internet, no computers, no pocket computer phones, you know. That's a pretty nasty future if that's something that actually happens. But anyway, let's move on to something positive here, because that seems pretty depressing. Alright, so I did get some paracord here, Gear Aid, extra heavy duty 1100 paracord in reflective, black and reflective. That is super cool. Alright, so obviously everyone knows about their 550. This is 1100. That sounds twice as thick, doesn't it? It looks twice as thick. I wonder. So 550 has 7 strands. Is there an end piece here? I'm curious how many strands this thing has. Let's go ahead. Well, does it say anything about it? 16 inner strands. Alright, 5.5 millimeter. Its utility line offers superior strength with 16 strands. Very cool. Wow, alright. I can dig it. Let's rip this off. Alright. Just curious where an end is. This nice, came with a little carabiner here. Gear aid. Not for climbing. Where's the end? It's tucked in somewhere. There it is. So yeah, how about that? Super duper heavy duty paracord. Interesting. Use that for a neck lanyard? Probably not. It's way too thick for that. Alright, so that is super cool. Definitely like that. Set this off to the side here. Okay. Alright. Oh, I see a book. Field and Stream. They have some really cool books. We'll get that in a second here. Let's see. What do I want to look at next? Let's look at this. It says we have a Super Bivvy from Microtech. I have really enjoyed all the Microtech gear. They've gone back and forth with a bunch of different stuff they offer, and it's all really good stuff. Quick start guide. A heat reflective bivvy can be used for shelter from cold, wind, rain, and even sun. However, you can still lose critical heat through conduction. This is the transfer of heat to colder surfaces around you. Directions for humans. What? Who else is looking at this? Who needs directions? Okay. Pad the area underneath your bivvy with as much dry debris as possible to add insulation between you and the ground. Find a safe spot for your shelter that is free from falling debris, high winds, or other natural hazards. Get in, stay toasty, dream of freedom. Or probably rescue. Yeah, reflects 90% of body heat, windproof and waterproof. Quiet material. I don't know if that's necessary to have it be quiet, but whatever. So, Super Bivvy. Burritos, taquitos, and maybe grandma. Keep you or your favorite things warm. Okay. At least they have a nice little sense of humor. Alright, so what's going on here? Let me get this off. Okay. Put the garbage to the side. Take a quick peek at this. I like that the bag is bigger than the bivvy. I can't tell you how many times that things come, especially like sleeping bags and all kinds of stuff. They come in these bags that are so incredibly small that once you open the thing, it's like folding like a map or something. You know, if you don't get it absolutely perfect, it never fits back in the bag. Alright, so you guys kind of get it. It looks basically like a heavier duty version of the emergency blankets. Alright, I do appreciate that it's much thicker and bigger and obviously can serve a purpose. This might be something nice to tuck away in the you know, hiking bag or something like that. God forbid you get lost or whatever, you do need some shelter. That is super important stuff. And even if you have stuff for shelter, this might make a nice coverage, you know, a little tarp, keep yourself dry. So yeah, pretty cool. These are things that are good to have, things you're not necessarily using every day. I've played with emergency blankets before. I have yet to actually need one, knock on wood. I hope I never actually need an emergency blanket, but I got them everywhere, just in case. Alright, so what is next? So, ooh, I like the color a lot. Now, I know you guys laughed at me the last time I did that bottle. I forget what it was. I had no idea what I was looking at, and that's probably why some of you guys watch these videos, because it's hilarious to laugh at me. But you don't know until you know. That's basically everything. You just don't know anything until you find out. Then you know it. Then you're a little smarter. So, Covert Edition Grail, G-R-A-Y-L, Ultra Press Filter and Purifier. Alright, so we have our water bottle, which is also a purifying bottle, which is very nice. So fill with dirty water. Well, I mean, you don't have to find dirty water. You probably prefer clean water. But let's say you only have dirty water. Fill it with it. Scoop from a stream or lake, or fill from any bathroom sink or rustic hostel tap. Okay. Press on any low surface. This whole thing pushes down somehow. I don't know. We'll figure it out in a minute. Drink. Enjoy, right? Make safe drinking water in 8 seconds anywhere. Alright, so what are you pressing on? Oh, I guess you lift the whole thing up and then you press down. That's interesting. So this filter system is in the cap, which makes total sense. So you guys can see the details there. If you want to read all that stuff, there's that. and that again, and then we'll go back to that again. Why? Who knows? Just something I decided to do in the moment, which is kind of stupid. I already regret it. I'll break this through the cardboard. Okay. Pop this guy out. Leave that over there. Garbage with the garbage. Pop this off. Okay. So this lifts up. Okay, the filter's down here. I thought it was in the cap for some reason. So I'm assuming you fill this with the water that's dirty, and then you go like that, maybe. Yeah, and it would force it through the filter. So you're pushing down on the surface and you're filling this up as the water is being forced through the filter. And then obviously the whole cavity here is good to go with some clean, potable water. You have your little cap on top. Very cool. I actually really like this cap. However, don't lose it. There's no way it's attached to the bottle, but it's kind of rubbery and it feels good. All right, then we have our little bail. All right, so very practical. I like it. Does that go all the way down? Yes, it does, but I didn't take that off yet. Pretty cool, pretty cool. All right, so let's put this right there for a second. We have our knife, Fox Knives, something. Oop, don't want to spoil it. Save that for the end. Then we have our Field and Stream book. You guys know I love these books. There's all kinds of survival books and stuff. In fact, when I used to go to a bookstore more often, like BAM Books or Barnes & Noble, things like that, I gravitated towards the Field and Stream stuff, and sometimes it'll go on sale, and I bought it because I really like it. This one, nice cover here. Looks like the knife's kind of sitting. It's so reflective and stuff. It looks like if you had it on a table, you might think the knife was actually there. This is the Total Knife Manual, 141 Essential Skills and Techniques. Knife design, knife use, axes, and hatchets. Ooh, okay. Ooh, I already dig this. You guys know, come on. Come on, knife people. We love stuff like this. I love to go through and just name all these, like, right off the bat, that Lion Spy. Very cool. All right, yeah, well, let's pause here so you can see kind of what this entails. You read that, and that, and that, and that. We'll go back to that again for some reason. Don't know why. Just feeling a little goofy today. I'll give you a quick little flip through. So it's giving you some, oh, I like how it's showing you different locking mechanisms. That's pretty neat. Different blade steels. It's showing different types of grinds and stuff. Around the world, something or other there. Yeah, how to butcher a deer, how to fillet a fish. Pretty cool. So yeah, I mean, this is basically, that looked like Bobby Hill. I don't know why, that definitely looked like Bobby Hill. Alright, so you guys get the idea. I'm not going to spoil it. But this is a fun thing I'll look through, and I may know a lot of this stuff, and I may not. I may learn some new things. But if you're definitely out and you're camping and stuff, a knife is such an important tool. It's nice to learn a couple things, you know, little ins and outs, tips and tricks. You never know. You're always open to learn. No matter how much you know about stuff, there's a bunch you don't know. I promise you that. So I love actual books. All right, teach your children to read, get off their phone for a second. Because this is the stuff. This is where it's at. Because when you're on your phone, I know this too, and as an adult, I do this myself. I might be looking at my phone and flipping through something. There might be good information there, but I'm not really reading it. I'm flipping through. We have a very short attention span these days. You know, people don't even want to watch like a half-an-hour video online. They just want to watch 10-second entertaining TikTok clips. You know, 10 seconds, 10 seconds, 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 7 seconds, and just flip and flip and flip and flip like mindless zombies entertaining themselves. Sometimes it's just nice to have a book. This happens to have lots and lots of pictures, so it's cool for kids who maybe don't want to read that much. You can definitely pick up a lot just looking at the pictures. Anyway, all right, so now we're on to this Fox knife. Should we see what it is? This says BATTLBOX Special Edition Foley Knife, stainless steel, N690 CO, stonewash blade, something else is cut off, FRN maybe, OD green handle, the BTLB 1703 OD. Now, let's grab our knife here, because how else are we going to get through that little piece of tape there? Alright. what do we have here? Oh, I like it. I like it. Very cool. Simple lockback. This is very reminiscent of, there's a Boker model, not the blade or anything, just the general feel here with these scales. I really like this a lot. It's actually really comfortable too. If my hand was just ever so slightly smaller, it'd be even more comfortable, just because I'm kind of squeezing my bottom 3 in there. But if you had just like large, if you wore regular large gloves, I wear an XL, this thing would probably melt in your hand. That feels really nice. No blade play. I do love the color. I love the overall, shape. Very cool. There's a Boker model. I can't think of it. It was kind of like Boker came out with, and I still have it too. I have it aside that I wanted to eventually review. That's why it came to me, because I was using it like 2 or 3 weeks ago. Like, I don't know, Boker came out with a model, and it looked kind of like a Spyderco Endura a little bit. But anyway, that's the general feel. It doesn't have the same blade shape at all. It feels nice and sharp as well. Yeah, super cool. Pocket clip on the back. Alright, I do like that. It is swappable. Left side, right side. Tip up only. A little tiny bit of jimping there. I like the double thumb studs. Oh, so that kind of continues from the top there. It's funny because I feel the top. It feels very good. That little tiny run I could barely feel. I'm not sure why that's even there. But, yeah. This is definitely a winner. I do like this a lot. This almost feels like something Cold Steel as well. If you had a Cold Steel logo on there, I'd totally believe it. So yeah, Maniago, Italy, N690. Definitely got to get some pocket time. Might see a separate video on this. Very cool way to end this battle box. Alright, so I shut the camera off and realized I didn't go through the little pamphlet here. I mostly want to figure out what the name of that knife is, but let's see here. Alright, so we have the Field & Stream book. We have the My Medic Bivvy. The Gear Aid Extra Duty Paracord, the 1100 Paracord, which is pretty cool. The Faraday dry bag. That's what it looks like, by the way. Alright, I mean, if you had it all filled out. Very cool. Even if you weren't caring so much about the Faraday part of it, dry bags are awesome. Actually, Christina loves dry bags. She uses them for all kinds of stuff. But especially if you're obviously on the water somewhere, if you're boating or kayaking or whatever, it's good to have. Then we have the Grail Purifier, right? Ultra Press Purifier. They do come in some cool army colors. But here, this is what I want to see. Alright, so this is the Fox Knives Air Fox. Alright, that's what I wanted to see. And there's the specs on it in case you're interested. But anyway, that is it. So, thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a fantastic day. And I will see you tomorrow in a brand new video. Take care.